13 reasons why. Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Glog, the show where we take a little bit of a vlog, a lot of bit of God, and put it into videos where you can ask questions and we'll try to answer them. And today, we answer one of the most important questions in human history, and that is simply, hope. What is it, and where do we put our hope? There's a show that's on Netflix, it's called 13 Reasons Why, about this girl, Hannah Baker, who, throughout these certain circumstances, commits suicide. And I haven't seen it, but I've heard it's a very sad show. And, you know, suicide is a very leading cause of death nowadays, especially in teenagers. But it's just really sad to know that there are people out there, and maybe you are one of them too, who almost doesn't want to live. And a lot of that, I think, is because of hope, and not having hope or not knowing where to put our hope. I've experienced it too. Knowing that sometimes I'm not sure of what to do, and I'm not sure of where to put my hope. But I hope this video will help you answer some of those questions. So, first of all, we have to realize that God is constantly loving us. He unfailingly loves us too, which means that you can't do anything that'll make God unlove you. He has loved you forever, and He will never stop. That doesn't mean, though, that everyone gets into heaven, because Jesus is the only way we can get into heaven. But we do know that God will never stop loving us, which is something that we want to put our hope into, something constant, something sure. We also need to realize that God gives us the Holy Spirit, which builds us up, gives us hope, gives us strength, and He lives in each and every one of us when we believe in Jesus. We need to realize that hope is an anchor. When we have that anchor that is deep into the soil, you know that nothing's going to move that ship. Just like our own lives. If there's an anchor that is deep into our lives, nothing's going to shake us. Jesus told a story about a house that was built on a rock versus a house that was built in sand. The house that was built in the sand, when the weather came, it shook and fell over. The house that was built on the rock, when the bad weather came and it shook, it didn't fall over. Bad weather hit both houses. Everyone has bad circumstances in their lives, but if you build your house on the rock, on God, your house will not crumble. We also need to realize that God is our protector, our defender, and our hope alone comes from God. A lot of times people put their hope in money, sex, drugs, food, other people, family, and even ourselves. Even when we put our hope in ourselves or in our family, we have to realize that we all make mistakes, we're all not perfect, and we all can fail. We have to put our faith and our hope in someone that won't fail, and that is God. So remember, if you haven't put your hope in anyone yet, put your hope in Jesus, your hope in God, because He will not fail you. He certainly hasn't failed me. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And remember to stay awesome and put your hope